Rufai has described the current scarcity of Naira notes as part of an alleged plot to disrupt the forthcoming general election to ensure that an interim government takes over. Making a state broadcast, Governor El Rufai alleged that the development was meant to ensure that the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and other candidates of the party lose out in the elections. He claimed that those who lost out in the party's primaries were behind the plot. In his words, and I quote, "It is important for the people of Kaduna State and indeed Nigeria to know that contrary to the public pronouncements and apparent good intentions, this policy was conceived and sold to the president by officials who completely lost out in the gubernatorial and presidential primaries of the APC in June 2022. Once Asiwaju Bola Tinubu emerged as a candidate in June 2022 and subsequently did not pick one of them as his running mate, this currency redesign policy was conceived to ensure that the APC presidential candidate is deprived of what they allege is a humongous war chest." Earlier in the week, Governor El Rufai in that state broadcast dared President M Buhari on the Naira redesign policy, declaring the old notes to be legal tender in his state. Shortly before that, Buhari had declared that old 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira notes were no longer valid, while extending the validity of the 200 Naira banknotes till April 10. He asked Nigerians to take the higher denomination bills of the Nigerian currency to the central bank for deposit. El Rufai said that only a subsisting case on the matter before the Supreme Court of Nigeria would decide otherwise.
On behalf of the Kaduna State government, I wish to assure you that none of you would lose the money you have in old notes. Let no artificial or illegal deadline frighten you. Whether you live in towns, villages, or in our isolated rural communities, do not feel stampeded to deposit your old notes into the banks. Hold on to them. Continue to use them as legal tender as ordered by the Supreme Court of Nigeria. No deadline can render them worthless, ever. The law is on your side. The Central Bank of Nigeria Act 2007 in Section 20, subsection 3, and the Bills of Exchange Act both oblige the Central Bank of Nigeria to recognize your old notes and give you value in new notes whenever you bring them to the CBN, even in the next 100 years. Therefore, as your governor, I wish to assure you that the Kaduna State government, in collaboration with elected legislators, our traditional institution, elected local government councils, markets and traders associations, and so on, will help you collect, record, document, collect, and deliver all your old notes to the Kaduna branch of the Central Bank on your behalf into the new ones immediately after the elections.
The Supreme Court had last Wednesday adjourned till Tuesday, February the 22nd for the continuation of the case, effectively failing to renew its earlier order extending the time within which the old Naira notes should remain in circulation. Well, dear person.